What's up, guys? This is Iron Road coming to you with a gear review. More or less of it's about a tool. So as you can see, I got a Trijicon SRO onto my M&P Core slide, and I recently upgraded to the SRO from the Trijicon RMR. And one of the things that I found is that while it's nice to have this battery tray, opposed to having to remove the optic and having to replace the battery from underneath as you would do with an RMR, I found it that when you try to go and undo that battery cap where it's kind of got an odd angle at which you need to be in, where really it's only really accessible by using a penny or a nickel to try and get in there and get engaged into that little screw cap there. And I found it really difficult that when trying to engage with like a penny or any other of my house tools, like a flathead or a Phillips that actually has a Phillips head that's flush enough that will fit into that gargantuan size of a cross there, my tool would have to be at this weird canted angle. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way to be changing the batteries with this. So I got on the internet, got on Etsy, and I came across a tool made by Hammy 3D Printing. It's a 3D printed tool, and it's a tool in which, if I could get this to focus, maybe having that as a backdrop with them, where it's got a Phillips head-like type of attachment, and it's tapered enough so that way when you're trying to engage with the battery cap, it stays perfectly perpendicular, so that way when you're trying to screw the battery cap back down tight, it's not doing this action when you're trying to do it as you would what would happen when you're trying to do it with the coin, because you're trying to apply uneven pressure, and thus it causes the front end of the cap to tilt up like this. To show how easy it is, just get it in there, comes out, provided I don't knock my camera over. And like that, my battery is out. And to show how easy it is to screw back in, do this to get the threads aligned on the battery cap. Sometimes you gotta finagle that battery cap a little bit from time to time, because that waterproof thread protector sometimes makes things a little difficult than it should be. And I like that. Threads engaged, no trying to use a nickel and try to do the same thing. I found that with the nickel or a penny, trying to do that is so much harder than it is with this tool. It's made by, once again, Hammy 3D Prints on Etsy, and they're roughly $10 a piece. So to be honest, I find this tool to be absolutely necessary if you're going to be switching to or considering a Trijicon SRO for easy access of the battery cap. This has been Iron Road Reviews. Thanks for watching. Keep them in the tire ring. I'll catch you later.